This is Marilyn Mosby. In 2006, they made a Stop Snitching video. Tessa know about it. This is about the mass incarceration in your prison industry. Senator Van Hollen talked about freedom of speech, the First Amendment. Well, this is my First Amendment right. Freedom of speech, the right to make a movie. The movie's about the Democratic Party and the money you make off black bodies. That's Braveheart. And that's the movie right there. Maryland's prison industry, Governor O'Malley and Brown's money machine. Mass incarceration. And I use toilets to do it, because the toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. You feel me? Y'all locked me up. Y'all locked me up because I applied for Martin Luther King's job. I applied for Martin Luther King's job because we don't have no black leadership. We got self-serving demigods. You feel me? That's Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan had me taken off the ballot in 2014 and again in 2000 for the last elections, 2022. That's the Department of Justice. Erek Holder, Rod Rosenstein. That's asking for the Department of Justice to investigate my kidnapping. I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? That's my family. You kidnapped me from my family in 2011 and in 2007. I went home on vacation and came back on probation. They will congratulate a person doing the same thing as you, just not you, just because it's you. And that's what you did to me. Like I was saying, I was making a movie. That's Arts and Promotion, 2015. And the movie's about our Democratic Party and the money you make off black bodies. The movie's about Donald Trump and his crazy ass. Mic check, the movie. And that's Jane Miller. We're going to show you the role the media plays in misinformation. Jane Miller, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45, Sinclair Broadcasting, Kai Jackson, Mary Bubala, Vic Carter, WJZ. We're going to show you the role the media plays in protecting corruption. My mother died from cancer on February the 2nd, 2011. Y'all kidnapped me. You stole me from my family. You denied me the right to attend my mother's funeral. You feel me? And y'all talk about that black girl magic. Well, Marilyn Mosby, you parties to a crime because you participated in that. You got legal mail exposing the corruption and you did nothing. That's Jared Gimenez. We talking about voter suppression in the 2022 election. That's the Board of Elections. That's Judge Carrion. So Judge Carrion, Marilyn Mosby, the public defender for the state of Maryland. We got rules of the Supreme Court. I was making a documentary. Just like Senator Van Hollen said, freedom of speech. That's 2006. Get Shorty. That's Judge McDermott. He's a federal judge in New Jersey. That's the Creative Alliance. That's BOPA. And that's 2015, telling y'all I was making a movie. I'm writing you this letter so there's no misunderstandings about my intentions. All right? I was making a movie about the city council. That's Erek Holder. That's President Biden, Brandon Scott, Audrey Carrion, Governor Hogan, County Executive. I went city, state, county, and federal levels. It was about how you treat black America. You want our votes, but you don't want to give us our respect. I'm a black man that raised his family. I got 6 kids by 6 different women in 4 different states. And I'm a father to my children. You feel me? So Erek Barron, Department of Justice, I need a federal investigation. I was kidnapped. And you've been holding this evidence since 2000 what? Since January of last year. 360 days you had this. You feel me? So in 2023, I want the grand jury. 2023, you're going to testify. You're going to snitch. 2023, it's a time to pee. You feel me? It's a time to pee. 2023, we're going to address this from 2014. Vote for Jacobs. Brown Ullman. It's a can of whoop ass. And I'm getting ready to whoop y'all's ass. If Pugh can go to jail for the Healthy Holly scandal, then GOP Carter and you can go to jail. There's 52 of y'all that can go to jail. I'm a weaver. I'm a weaver in Baltimore. And I'm the best of the best in Baltimore. And that's me. You feel me? That's me. So GOP Carter, we took a picture together the other day at the teachers union. You're going to have to testify. You had that information from 2008. You let them white people lock me up, and you didn't open your mouth. Nicole Mundo used to work for you when I started this. Karen York used to work for Kurt Anderson. Now we without for justice, and it's going to be more than just us. We're going to get justice in 2023, because when I come to Annapolis, you the first face I want to see. You, Delegate Stephanie Smith, Corey McCrae, the Maryland Black Caucus. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Because it's your job to defend my rights. It's your job. So that evidence that Stephanie Smith got, I want you to turn over. This evidence that Marilyn Mosby got, I want you to turn over. It's Christmas time in the city, and these is the knowns. It's Christmas time in the city. She been lying to you, and she gonna snitch. That's a fuck you known. That's a smoking known. That's a kiss my ass known. So you can kiss my ass. And that's when he's pissing on you. Better be pissed off than pissed on you don't get as wet. You got that? If Pew can go to jail, y'all can go to jail. If Glenn can go to jail, Pew went to jail, GOP Carter, you can go to jail. You already headed to jail. You better start snitching. Snitching's a bitch. We talking about more town halls. We didn't have no town halls. The people didn't get to put an input into this John Hopkins Police Department. I came to testify in Annapolis, and Governor Hogan had me removed. We talking about a ceasefire. You can't have a ceasefire if you ain't talking about the war on drugs. So Marilyn Mosby, that's my mama. My mama just as important as yours. Your kids got a mama. You're your kid's mama. So we're going to see how your kids act when they take you away. If you don't snitch, you're going to go to jail because you parties to a crime. And you parties to this book. I'm going to make books and movies all about the politics in Baltimore. Got a can of whoop ass. And I'm getting ready to whoop y'all's ass 2023. Grand jury of the Supreme Court. But we talking about the Brown Omen money machine. And you're the Attorney General. So we're going to talk about mass incarceration under your administration. I was kidnapped by the state, and you permitted it. You participated in that fraud.